Sorry, maybe that's why I got a thumbs down before the video even started. I hope you're all doing well. Hi, Tiffany. Hey, Chris. Hey, Beverly Easton. Hey, Lorraine. Hope you're doing well. It's been a really interesting day again today. I'm running really late and I've got to get across to my Instagram, so I've only got a couple of minutes. But interestingly, today I watched the Dan Andrews press conference again, and these guys don't know what they're doing. Let's be honest now. The figures have dropped down to 8.9. 8.9 community transmission, or whatever they call it, transaction, whatever it is. And it's interesting to see that they're not talking about it enough. They're now talking about Shepparton, the Shepparton outbreak, the super spreader that went to Shepparton. Guys, the fact that they're turning around asymptomatic people is showing you that they know that people who are asymptomatic don't spread this virus. Brett Sutton, our CHO that we're meant to trust and whatever else, said 1 out of 5,000 tests of asymptomatic people will come back positive. Remember that. Remember that. Don't forget these things they said. Brett Sutton also did a report that said masks do not work. Did you know that? He did a report saying masks do not work, and then he backflipped and said, now we need to have masks. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on. We had Alan, the Asian man who gets up and talks. He got up and spoke about the supercomputer and the facts and the figures. Now, it's interesting to note that they're now saying on Sunday they're going to redo a roadmap and come up with something new, a new idea. Maybe letting us go 20Ks instead of 5Ks. People just want to see their families. It shouldn't be a kilometer distance. If they want to go and visit their families, they should be able to go and hug their families. If they're talking about mystery cases being the big thing now, because they were saying it was all about the numbers. Now they're saying it's not about the numbers, it's about the mystery cases. They just keep changing that narrative over and over again. People want to see their families. People want to hug their families. And if you're talking about mystery cases of the flu, if people are visiting their families and going home and that's what they're doing, that should be fine. If people are going to work, now, what I've come up with is the government should allow 28 sick days rather than 14. If you allow 28 sick days and allow people to go back to work, if someone gets the sniffles or the flu, they will go home and isolate themselves like you normally would with the flu. The reason they don't do it at the moment, when I know for myself, when I get the flu, I just keep going to work because I don't have enough sick days. So I just keep going and going and going when I'm sick. If you allow them to have 28 days paid sick leave, they'll take time off when they feel they've got the sniffles or the flu. Then you don't have spreading incidents happening around workplaces. It's simple. It's simple. And I don't see how the government isn't putting these initiatives into place. And they really need to start thinking about it. The other thing I'm going to talk about over on my page is that workplaces are opening up. So because that Harry in Berwick with the clothing store opened up, there's now another store called what are they called? White Ivy Salon. White Ivy Salon is a hair studio. They said they're going to open up on the 27th of October no matter what. So no matter what happens on Sunday, they're going to open up. I would say all Victorian companies should say that on the 27th, we're going to open up because they've got debts they need to pay. They've got family to look after. We've got suicides rising in business owners. It's time to open up. It's time to open up the country, and the businesses can make the decisions. If 100,000 businesses open up, they're not going to fine them all. They're not going to do it. And if they do, take it to court, because there's things going through the High Court, Supreme Court. Every court out there's got things going through it right now. So that's what I would say. Just open up and get yourselves out there and start doing it. I'm going to head over to my Instagram. It's Matt Lawson Photography. Matt Lawson Photography, all one thing. Head over there. I've got a business lady coming on now, Giovanna, who runs a company in Melbourne. She's a young one who's only had it open for 2 months. I'm going to talk about her business and other businesses opening up all around Melbourne. Peace.